And we are live with the recording. What's going on, good people? BrandMaster Martina, Britt, Yelverton here, and I'm here with my awesome and amazing brother and sponsor, Kirk Wheeler.
How everybody doing today?
Y'all have to forgive him. My brother's on a slight delay this morning.
Reading something caught me off guard.
So what we wanted to do was actually just bring to your attention some stuff going on with our team, with our group, give you some information about some major changes that have been made and how wonderfully it is going to impact you. So in our amazing network marketing company, MWR, we've had some shifts and some changes go on with major leadership inside of the group. And in that change and in that shift, when our coach and our leader, Terrence Hawken, left the company. It left us without a leader. And so by us no longer having a leader, we had an option to make a shift, to pivot. And that is exactly what we chose to do for the benefit of the group. And so in a moment, I'm going to see if I can get one of our leaders on. I'm going to see if I can pull Miss Phyllis into the group. However, one of the reasons that we wanted to do this is because even going up above her to her sponsor, which is Charles and Judith Ivory, that made our entire organization really shift. And we are now a part of the Extra Digit Movement community. And by us being a part of one of the fastest growing teams inside of MWR, we have a lot of momentum that's getting ready to take place. And we wanted to make sure you all were aware of that. And so in making that shift, again, there is a lot, I don't know how much I can stress, a lot of information that will be thrown at you. And it's really up to you what you choose to catch. Okay. So it's what you want to do with your MWR business, how you want that to impact your legacy, and how you want that to impact your household. So I'm going to pass the floor to Kirk just really briefly to see if there's anything he want to add, if he wants to add, because it didn't occur to me until after I started saying, Kirk, who our sponsor was, that I probably could have reached out to Miss Phyllis and been like, can you join us real quick? So if there's something you want to say, I'm going to see if I can grab her real quick.
Well, no, hey, listen, I'm following your lead. You are the brand master. You know all this information. And it would be really well if we could get Miss Started on, because as you said, this is going to be a very big shift. And if we could speak with her, she has the insides of what's going on. So everyone, we are excited about this movement. Although we are unexcited, we hate that our leadership left. But hey, life goes on. And we continue to build, we continue to reach out, like as Ms. Martina said, to build legacies for our own household. So now we just kind of pivot a little bit and find out the new direction, the new path. But one thing that I can say is that our new team leadership is not, he's not a stranger to money. This gentleman that we're following up under, ultimately following up under, Mr. Brian M. Bean, is a self-made millionaire 3 times over. So he understands network marketing. He understands money. He understands this industry. And so we're excited to be able to actually, learn. And as we get a new mentor, we're going to follow his lead, because, success leaves clues. And, and he is very, very successful at a very, very young age. So we are definitely excited about what the future holds for us, what the future holds for this company. We believe that if you take your business seriously, and if you engage, then you're going to benefit from this. So I'll pass it back to the brand master, and she is going to take it from there.
Got it. Thank you, Kirk. And that's the thing that I believe our team probably has not received enough from us. And that's just us talking to them, in real talk, and, letting you guys know that we're not here to babysit. We're not here to handhold. We're here to further whatever your efforts are. And because we are part of this major movement and this fast growing team, we want you guys not to become overwhelmed. Just get engaged, fit in wherever it fits for you, and just follow the blueprint. Like, some of you come from a previous company with us, and a lot of times in that company, we were inventing because a lot of things weren't there. Well, we don't have to do that here. And so I'm going to share screen in just a moment while I'm also checking my text messages to hear back from Miss Phyllis. And if you don't know who she is, I'll pull up her screen and show you if we can't get her on here live. But a lot of times we were inventing a lot of things that weren't there. Guys, we don't need, guys and gals, we don't even have to do that here. We do not have to do that. The blueprint is already laid out. We just have to decide where we are going to, hop in at and get that done. So let me pull this screen over here in case I do have to pull up the text from her. It won't pop up on the recording. And then let me go ahead and get a share screen up. Let me know when you can see that.
Got you.
Okay, good deal. So hopefully I am muted on that one and I won't get too bad of an echo. So the first thing I'm bringing up and showing you guys is one of the groups that you may want to go ahead and go to, find, like, whatever, and it's facebook.com/extra digit. The reason that you want to do that is because there's a lot of free content that's already listed here, a lot of streaming videos that happen. Whenever Brian Bean is live, he pretty much streams to this group on a public forum so that anybody can see it. There are loads and loads and loads of peak information here from him. And again, if you have no idea who he is, I don't know what rock you guys have been under, but come from under the rock, okay? And you will be inundated with a lot of really good information. Again, like he said, 3 times over, made $1 million, lost it, brought it back, and has not lost a cent since. He I'm not even going to do him any injustice. When you get an opportunity, Google him and watch these videos. And he has a massively powerful team. And so with the team of leaders that are coming to the forefront now, you guys have more than enough information to be able to share with people the MWR mantra movement and all of that. Okay. So make sure you take an opportunity to come over here to facebook.com and to join. When you come over here, there should be a join button here for you guys, or follow button, because this is actually the public page. I'm not going to show you how many groups we have because it will become overwhelming. There is groups for the various levels within MWR that give you more and more and more access. Okay. So specifically, that's the top tier. So that's company. Next level would be Brian Bean. Well, next level would be the actual team under the team that we are involved in. And it's called Ivory's Gold Mine. This is where Charles and Judith Ivory are actually above me, which is Kirk, above Kirk, which is Phyllis, above Phyllis, which is Judith Ivory. And that's Charles and Judith Ivory's wife. If you have no earthly idea who that is, same deal. You can go to the MWR corporate page here on Facebook, and you will be able to follow videos where they've been featured and speaking on many of our StreamYard platforms that you see that come on our Leadership Live on Mondays. You'll be able to, fall in love with this couple and, get behind them and follow them. But this is the group that I'll be adding you guys to because of all the information that is listed inside of this group. There's Charles right there. And there's Cookie right there. Her real name is Judith. Cookie is her alternate. But this is Charles and Judith Ivory. So you guys will be able to see that. I will be inviting each of you to the group, but I'm only going to put that invite when you guys let us know that you're ready to move forward and you're ready to be added. Okay. Because there are 2 groups that exist for them. There's the main Facebook group, and then there's also a Facebook chat. And I don't want to take our team members and just throw them into a group and they're not ready, they're not serious of any of that. So this recording that Kirk and I are doing will be loaded into our Facebook group, 3.0 MWR Serious Business Partners Only. This recording will be added down here. When I see that you guys, because remember, we can see who's seen whenever we put these post comments, we can see who's seen it. When you see that and you say, yes, add me, then I'll go in and I'll make sure you get added to the gold mine. And I'll also make sure that you get added to the Team Legacy group for Charles and Judith Ivory. I'm not putting anybody in any groups until you say add me. Okay. So you want to, and I'm just recapping all the way through. Make sure you follow Extra Digit Movement. I will add you to the Ivory's Gold Mine. I will add you to the Team Legacy Messenger group once you say so. Okay. So moving a little bit forward in what you're going to see once you get added and once you start showing up on those lives, because this past week we had a Monday through Thursday. Yes, I apologize for not letting the team know, but my schedule was so crazy I couldn't even get on that blitz that we did. But there was a blitz. Beautiful thing is the blitz is available at Extra Digit Movement, so you'll be able to go back and watch it. Okay, but once you get added, this is one of the premier websites that you're going to need to go ahead and grab a membership. It is a free membership, howtoshiftyourincome.com. That's going to give you, as well as anyone that you are peaking, a step-by-step blueprint. It's going to give you MWR information. It's going to give you testimonies. It's going to give you scripts. It's going to ask frequently asked questions. It's going to give you profit party worksheets. It's going to give you everything that you need to be able to just follow the blueprint. Okay. In addition to that, remember we said this is overwhelming. Pick and choose and get in where you want to. It's also going to give you access to another website, mindmoneymakeover.com. This is almost like the Facebook of our group. Okay. And this is where additional game changer information goes on, additional information from the leaders, rank banners, and all that, so that you can grab this type of a post and right click and copy this type of an image. And then you can go over and you can load it into your Facebook page for testimonials and all of that as well. So you will need to, yes, go ahead and log in and get an account here. Again, guys, it's a lot. Plug in where you want to plug in. We're not saying any of this is mandatory, but we're plugging into everything because our goal as your leaders is to make sure that you are well equipped to do whatever it is that you need to do. All right. And so again, that's the Facebook page. That's the Ivory's Gold Mine group. That's the How to Shift Your Income, and then the mindmoneymakeover.com. Finally, from the corporate side, you know that we have an event coming up February 4th and 5th, and that is going to be in Fort Lauderdale. Registration is now open. For some weird reason, when you go to register and you get your tickets, when you're looking to purchase, okay, she did go in there. Let me tell you about your girl. I got connections because a few minutes ago, and I can pull up the image and show you, just a few minutes ago, you were only allowed to purchase 2 tickets at a time. For some wonderful, amazing reason, Brian House got on this really, really quickly, because I was like, my team and I are getting ready to do a live, and I don't know if you could see this, but it was prompting previously 2 and 3. You could only purchase 2 and 3 tickets at a time. I sent him a text message, and boom, this has now been updated. You're available to purchase 1 ticket at a time, and you can purchase 1 for each event. At $129. I don't know when they'll be closing out that rate, but you might want to go ahead and get in if you plan on attending. As far as I know, the tickets are not refundable, but I believe there may be an option to transfer. And so don't quote me on that, but I do believe if you purchase 1 ticket for yourself, find out you can't go, you may be able to transfer that to another team member. Not 100% sure. I will get that information for you guys. But this is our event. And let me tell you something. Because we're recording, is so much I'm not going to tell you, because I'm not going to get in trouble. But you want to be at this event. And I'm not saying that because I work with corporate. I'm saying that because what I know is getting ready to happen again with regards to compensation for our financial directors. Kirk, we'll talk about that off screen. But there's something that's getting ready to happen that's really amazing, that we must be in position to take advantage of. And it deals with grandfathering as well. Hint, hint, get in position. Okay. Get to the highest position that you can get to at this time, because if you remember from our Atlanta event, what happened, you may have walked in the room at one position making one amount of money. You walked out of that room and you ended up making a different amount of money. And by the end of that month, you were grandfathered in at a rate that is no longer available for anyone. So right now, if you're still getting your membership for $79.97, let me tell you, the amount of stuff that we've added that everybody else is getting for $99.97 and what we have coming, just get in, stick and stay. Don't let your membership lapse. I'm telling you, even more is coming. That's about all I can do on a recorded call and not get myself in trouble. Okay. So go ahead and register for the event. You now can purchase 1 ticket at a time, but I would say purchase 2. If you're not bringing your spouse, then bring your what do you call it? Your plugged in team member that's ready to rock and roll with you. Okay. Get the ticket for them. Get there. Y'all figure the money out later. Just get there and be plugged in. All right. And behind that, this game changer event has not been updated, but as you see here on the extra digit page, it says June 24th through 26th, but I believe our next event is the end of March. Okay. We'll bring more information to that as soon as we know. But as soon as you can, just go ahead and register for the next upcoming game changer, whether it's March or November. These tickets are transferable, meaning if you register for March and the event is until June, you can use your same ticket to get to the next event. If you happen to miss the March one and the June one, you can transfer that ticket to the next event. Okay. So every time we have these events, go ahead and purchase your ticket as far as Game Changer is concerned, because you can always move that money. And it's a tax write off. Hello, this is training. This is part of your business. This is self development. So you can always transfer those monies. Okay. So, anything outside of that I may have missed, let me try and see if I can ping Miss Phyllis up one more time. If not, I'm just going to go grab her page. You have anything, Kurt? I know that was a lot.
No, I was getting ready to say that is a lot of information, but I'm glad we are recording this so we can always go back and reference back to this, because this is a lot of good information. And I'm just sitting here taking it all in with you.
Absolutely. All right. So I have not seen Miss Phyllis hit me back yet, which is not unusual for this month that we're in. Miss Phyllis is a long decade insurance agent, and so what's going on right now, as you all know, is Medicare open enrollment and all of that. I was so shocked that she was able to take time away to go with me, or me go with her, to the Game Changer event, and she was adamant she was not going to work, and so was I, and we took in a lot of information. And so Miss Phyllis and her lineage is absolutely amazing. This is a 75-year-old, no, 75-year young, vivacious, vibrant, let me tell you, full of life woman. And each and every time I am in her presence, I am not doing any false edification. Each and every time I am in her presence, it lets me know how much I still have to do, because she is so full of life. So understand, and this is also my godmother. So her reaching out to me and saying, hey, this is what we're going to do. I just wanted to let you know that I'm shifting. I was like, hold on one second. Let me grab my brother and let me pull him in and make sure that we shift with you. Shifting under her and going under Charles and Ivory, Charles and Judith Ivory, what I think is one of the best decisions that we could make inside of this company, because we're all committed to our households and to our family, as is she. She is a walking example of what it is that we're trying to do as far as legacy is concerned. Again, she is a 2-star executive director, which is, I think that's right above you, Kirk, or that's where you are.
I am right now.
Okay, it's where you are. And I think us joining her team pushed Judith to 3 or 4-star instantly. And so that lets you know we have a really good team. And she's here local to North Carolina, guys. So let me tell you, we have somebody right here with us. And those of you that are out of town, you all know I have no problem. Kirk has no problem streaming, so we can make sure that you're a part of everything that's going on. So speaking of streaming, tonight there is a recap that is happening at 8:30, and I am plugging into the let's see, I'm gonna see if I can get it into the recording really quickly. Here we go. MWR banners, go down to the bottom. Tonight there is a recap call that Miss Cooley, her name is Nika Cooley, and she takes excellent notes, is actually doing. Let's go Phyllis, and I'm going to plug that in right here, copy and paste it so it'll stroll on the screen so you guys can see it. But more specifically, I'm going to put it inside of the group tonight, so you guys can join us tonight. They're doing a recap of the notes. You can get an idea of what this team looks like, what the energy and what the culture is like. This will be a culture shock for you guys. But let me tell you, just wake up and join the party. Just wake up, join the party, get on this call tonight. I actually will be double booked tonight. So I will actually be running one of my client calls, which is Faith and Finance presenter Gerald W. Parker at 8:30. I will be running his call, but I will also be listening in for the notes. So as soon as that call finishes, I will be able to jump in. So you guys will see me on the call, but I won't be greatly active because I'm double booked tonight as the brand master for his brand, and I'll be running his stream tonight. But guys, join us on this call and get this information. Additionally, we will be holding a meeting very soon with Charles and Judith and Phyllis and Kirk and I. So we're doing it that way so that myself as a leader and Kirk as a leader, Phyllis as a leader can meet the leaders of our team, and we'll see whether or not we can get Brian in on that call so you guys will be able to lay a face to what our lineage looks like and understand where it is that we're trying to go. That is going to be a strategy planning session, because even though we're volume based now and you can load folks in and make money, we want to make sure that everybody's making money. We don't want to go so wide that our teams are not going deep and they don't make any money. Even though we are volume based, we want to know the proper way to do structure to make sure that we are all strategizing. And so Kirk has never had a problem with that. Miss Phyllis has never had a problem with that. And so I want to make sure that I'm learning properly for my team how to do proper placement, being as though I'm the one with the smaller team than anybody else pretty much right now that's in the lineage. I know all of you guys that are watching, you may be a one person team right now. Then hey, we're going to teach you how to become a 3 to 5 person team like myself, and then I don't know, 30 something plus person team like Kirk, and then 100 and something person team like Phyllis, to however many hundreds, and then the thousands that we have. We want to teach you how to do that properly. So we're going to hold this strategy meeting personally first, and then we're going to start becoming ingrained into the EDM and to the our legacy team. And I left my jacket upstairs. I don't know if we have any images posted anywhere, but I'm sure at some point you guys have seen the blazers that are a part of this team. There they are, the blazers that are a part of this team. Your girl got her blazer at Game Changer. So trust me, when we talking about branding, we're talking about branding to the utmost. And that's my thing. So when you guys get plugged in and you're ready to rock and roll, automatically off the cuff, we're talking about branding this team to grow. So you'll be getting your t-shirts, you'll be getting eventually your polo shirts, your blazers, and all of that, so that we can ensure that as a team that we're marketing a cohesive brand and moving forward. So that's all I have for you right now. Again, I'm going to post the link in the group. Again, when we receive confirmation that you want to be added to the Ivory Gold Mine, we'll get you added. When we receive confirmation that you want to be added to the Team Legacy group, we'll ensure that you get added. Outside of that, guys, just stay plugged in. Just stay plugged in and get serious this time. Like we 30, 40 days left in this year. And then first quarter, oh my goodness, just get positioned before the meeting in February. I promise you, just get positioned before the meeting in February. Do you have anything else, Kirk?
No, ma'am. I'm excited. I'm anxious to learn about what you just talked about. Just get plugged in before February.
Yep.
I know Mr. House, when he does things big, and he does things on the fly too.
And it always gets gooder and gooder.
All right. So I'm excited about this. Quick question. You said you will be putting the link for tonight's call inside of our chat. Okay.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and put it in here now, but I want to prerequisite this link that I'm putting in here with a little bit of text from us, and then you can come along and undergird that as well. So I am going to plug that in here because Miss Phyllis sent me a whole paragraph about tonight's call, giving us some information. This is what that looks like. She sent a whole paragraph. And so from that, I'm going to add on to that she sent and ensure that we see that. And then I'm going to put the link to this recording in there as well. Gotcha. And so between those two, people will begin to see, a different way that we move. This group 3.0 MWR series business partners only is just for us. This is Kirk's team down to me and our people below us. The Team Legacy team is going to be all of Charles and Judith Ivory all the way down through me. So when we're trying to have personal conversations with what we're doing here in North Carolina, being on Kirk's team, that's what that small group is for. When we're trying to see what's going on with the bigger picture, then that's what Team Legacy is for. And I don't think Miss Phyllis will start a group. She's going to continue to do what she does, which is plug everybody into her leader. And that's what I'm going to do. Plug everybody into Kirk and to Phyllis. And that's what we encourage you to do. Plug everybody into, whoever your direct leader is, and then carry them up the lineage. We're going to do this the way that they did it. And we're going to build massively. I'm already calling it into existence, manifesting it, because I believe we are more than worthy of where we're trying to go and what we're trying to get to.
Absolutely.
So that's all I have. I'm going to end the recording, and then I'm going to chat with you a minute, and then I'll go get the recording put into the group for the rest of the team.
Great call, Miss Martina. Great one.
Absolutely.